Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Doodle Robot and today we're going to cover my coloring book haul for December. Obviously that whole no-buy thing has been a total fail. So I've got a few books here and a stack of another books off to the side. So we're going to start with my Amazon purchases. So we'll go and get started with that. So up first is a totally unusual thing for me. You're zoomed really far out there. It is my first color by number book. And this is all the fault of Kate's Coloring Haven. I saw it on her book, I saw it on her videos a long time ago, and I've been watching her do it and seeing how they came out. And what really appeals to me about this is these little shapes. For some reason, those are extremely appealing to me. So you can't see what's going on in this book, but the animals come out really cool. And there's animals that I rather like too, like a giraffe and an elephant and things like that. So a first for me. First color by number. I thought my first color by number would be George Tufexis, but man, I've seen them in the stores now, and they're complicated, and the numbers are super light. These numbers are super light as well, but not quite as light as his, and a little bit bigger. The George Tufexis books, man, if I bought those, I'd also have to buy a magnifying glass so I could see what I was doing. So most of my Amazon purchases, Amazon books this month, are just things that have been in my cart not in my cart, in the Save for Later section forever, and I just kind of got a little bee in my bonnet and decided, you know what, I'm just gonna order some of those things so I can just move on. So for a long time, I know this is a departure for me. I think it's only my fourth book that has double images, and I'm not gonna start buying books with double images, but I really did want Victorian Darlings. It's by Hannah Lynn. I wanted, some of her books for a really long time, so I just sat and, kind of most of her books were in my Save for Later section at Amazon. But I sat and I went through the videos. I watched the videos on the computer screen, not my phone, so I could see what's going on. And this was my favorite one, so I got this one and decided against the other ones at this time. If she'd come out with like a compilation book that didn't have double images, that would be awesome. But anyways, so I did kind of break my rule and go with one that has double images. Another one on my list for a long time, I believe since summertime, is Deborah Muller's A Midsummer Dream. I really like this one. I love her whimsical style. I particularly like this one because all the pages are different. It's not dragons over and over again. You get a variety of things, yet it's all kind of like midsummer dreamy, I guess we'll say, midsummer fantasy, with her little kitschy style that she's got that I love. So, love that dragon one. I do have her dragon book and I really like it. Alright, and another one on the list for even longer than that one is Dreamland by Coco Wyo, and this one is just pretty much straight up surrealism. It's got really, really good images. Very high quality images in this book, I would say. That one's awesome. That one's awesome. Oh, this one actually reminds me of an assignment that I've done in my classes, my advanced art classes, when I used to teach drawing and painting. Students would have to take a picture of a profile, and then they'd have to print it off, cut it out, and fill it with whatever the assignment was. So yeah, really good. Dreamland by Coco Wyo. Here's another first. I think this is my first Molly Harrison book. I don't think I have any of her stuff. I toyed with getting some of those big, huge books that she has with like 100 images from various things, but I don't know. It was a lot of same stuff. So I just went with the one I found the best. Whimsical World number 3. I just like that one the best. So we got that one. Maybe come winter, I might get her winter, whatever it's called, maybe. Very simple images in that book. But I do have a slightly growing collection of simple images books, I guess we'll say. And I have certain things that I like to do in those books. Either just, flat acrylic painting, almost like a paint by number. But also lots of experimenting in books like that. So, all right, let's go to the next one. I don't know where I saw this one. Oh, you got to be zoomed in a little. I saw it everywhere. I don't know who to attribute this one to. But I knew the minute I saw it that I wanted this one, Mystery Island. These are like little frogs and little critters. I think that says what critters they are. We got frogs, chameleons. I can't even say that. I don't even know what that is. Axolotl. That's probably not right. But anyways, they're super cute, whatever they are. So this is like little critter town. I know you can chop this up or something, but I'm sacrilegious. I'm not going to do that to my coloring book. There's a reason I don't buy PDFs. It's like I want my stuff in a book for me. I don't own a printer. And I'm probably not going to buy a printer and then something to like bind them with. That seems like a lot of trouble. Like just put it for sale on Amazon without double images. Make me happy. Yeah, so super cute book. Of course I was going to get this one. So that is awesome. And then we have Reptiloids 2. Of course we know that was going to happen because I have Reptiloids 1. I like it. I haven't worked in it in ages. But this one is just as good, just as awesome. A lot of these are horizontal, which is not a problem for me. I know some people out there don't like that, but it doesn't bother me at all. So super cool, little awesome little critters that they have. And many moons ago, I told everybody, and it's still a plan, it just, has gone by the wayside a little bit. I told everybody that, I was in the mood. I was wanting to collect all of, well, maybe not all, but the majority of Carla Magana books and the majority of Christine McAllister books. And every month or so I was buying a couple, at least a Christine McAllister book or a few. And I think I bought one Carla Magana book, and then that went by the wayside due to a lot of different things. But I figured, since it was the end of the year, I'd just hop on and get a few more Carla Magana books. I just love her stuff. So I got Desert Muse and Dark Garden for 2 reasons. Number one, they're still priced at around $8.95. I noticed her books have gone up. I understand there's inflation. I don't have a beef with that. And I like some of her older stuff. It can especially be seen here in Desert Muse, where she's doing backgrounds. A lot of her new stuff is just like, a head floating in the air with shapes behind it. And don't get me wrong, I like that too. When I'm in the mood to alter pages and play like that, that's good. But sometimes, I want a good background or I want some other stuff. The plants in this one are super cool. The plants in both of these are really cool, actually, which is why I got them first. I also do really like that her adult coloring books are adult coloring books. That's nice for a change. It's good to mix it up. I like the cute stuff, but I also like the adulty stuff as well. All right, we're on to the next pile of not Amazon things. I just found this one at my Walmart, which was a shock, because usually they don't have anything older like this. Like they'll carry the new thing briefly, whatever the latest, newest thing is, and then it's gone. But this is The Night Voyage by Daria Song. This is my second Daria Song book. I have, I don't know what it's called. It's the one with the tree on it. And I'd really wanted to get both. I need the other one with the gears on it. They weren't available in the latest 3 for $2 Amazon sale, which was surprising because usually her books are on that sale. But This one was incredibly cheap at Walmart, so I got it. And again, the Amazon 3 for 2 sale. This is not from the Amazon 3 for 2 sale. These weren't on the Amazon 3 for 2 sale, but when I was going through and doing research for what I wanted to get from that sale, I ran across these and I really liked them, so I just decided that I would get these Creative Haven books. So we've got Animal Calaveras. I probably didn't say that right. It's by, oh, are you blurry? Sorry about that. Mary and Javier Agredo. I'm sure I butchered that. I do apologize. I think I need to zoom you out. Let's zoom you out. Okay. So this is really good. It's one of those that's been on my list for a long, long time. Heavily abstracted and stylized with lots of pattern. Not so much Zendoodly as intentional pattern. I do like the ornate stuff. All right. And just stumbled across this one. This is Textile Design by, oh, Marjorie Sarnott. I did not know that. Okay. And this is kind of different for her, but I do like the patterns, but they're like, this is a sock monkey pattern. A sock monkey wallpaper page. Raggedy Ann wallpaper page. Teacup and teapot wallpaper pages. These are all wallpaper pages, so if you don't like those, you're not going to like the book. But they have some very interesting designs. This one is somewhere, and it's really good. Like, I like that one. I think these are, well, obviously after some probably famous fabrics or something. And my last one to go in my design and pattern book collection, Magical Mendy Designs by Lindsay Boylan. And most of these are designs. There's a few figurative things in here that are very, stylized and design oriented, but I like this one. I like this one a lot. It's mandala-esque without being just a circle. Sometimes the circle gets old for me. I like the more asymmetrical, movementy things. All right. Okay. And we're off to the biggest disappointment in the lot. And not a disappointment, but I saw this on Colored by Maya's channel, and I knew I had to get it immediately. She's not the disappointing part because she's awesome. But this book, it was advertised. This is, I don't even know how to say it. Tsum Disney. It was advertised in very good condition. And it had that little blurb, which I only buy them if they have this little blurb. It says this book is in excellent condition. The pages have not been marred or highlighted or have writing on them in any way. And the spine is intact. Okay, the spine's intact. That's good. It's stained. It has water damage on it. It's hard to see, but you can see like the water line here. So like it got wet at some point. And 9 pages have been colored. 9 pages have been colored. And I was waiting for this one. I was so excited because I'm like, what I like about this one, I'm not a huge fan of Disney, but I like the pop art nature of this one. The designs are very pop art-esque, we'll say. And so, I was looking forward to quite a few books, but this was the one, and I had to wait forever, like 3 weeks for it to come. And then 9 pages are colored. So I, immediately drove home from the post office and complained. And it's free for me now. They gave me my money back because I'm like, this was not as advertised. I don't know if you did it on purpose or by accident. Probably by accident would be my guess, because I've gotten other books from this company and they were as advertised. Or maybe they just sent me the wrong one. I don't know. But in my mind, also, Colored by Maya is saying that She takes these ones with colored pages and she says she acrylic paints over them. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or if I'm just going to throw it away or send it to the thrift store. But I thought this would be a better option than ordering. I love that. I love the pop art Disney book, the French version. It's the Hatchet Heroes version. That one is beautiful. But it's such a big thing to have something from France delivered to the middle of nowhere. It takes like month and a half to get here, so I figured this one would be easier and quicker, and it turned out not to be. So we have this one. I don't know who did it, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. I don't know. We'll see. Then I have to color over 9 pages to make me not see that. Ugh. And it's you know, coloring by some little kid, I'm sure. So, all right. So, this is the second try on this book, and I saw this on a Cluttered Life's channel, and I think I ordered it in September or October. I'm pretty sure it was before my low buy attempt that failed. And that book came damaged. It was totally crunched in the corner here, like not something that you could just iron out. But let's see, who did this one? Oh gosh. Okay, that person. Or maybe it's 2 people. I can't even say that. This book is beautiful. It's unusual. It's ornate. It's got an interesting style. I think it's about various fairy tales? Probably fairy tales. And this is one that I just saw Jojosa Hannah got as well. So I don't know. Maybe group buddy color there. Anyway, it was a hit the second time. It made it intact. And the first time when I ordered it, it was sold by a third-party seller on Amazon. But when I ordered it again, when I looked it up and ordered it again, it was actually just being sold by Amazon. So Amazon got it back in stock or something. I would have thought it was like out of print based on how I couldn't really find it before. But I guess it's not. So, all right. And these 2 books were inspired by a colorful, I don't think it's A, Colorful Pirate. This is very kind of mid-century modern, poster style. Again, it's one of those simple books kind of for either experimenting or just doing, you know, relaxing flat painting. So here are the images that are in there. It's that very flat graphic style that I just love. Super cool. And some of these, you know, are begging to be altered pages. I could tell already. And also seen on A Colorful Pirate, but I think I saw this on Carrie Kay's channel as well. I think she has several Charlie Harper books. And he's also a mid-century modern artist because, you know, we all like the mid-century modern artist. And so his are a little more detailed. Some are detailed, some are simple. So a big variety here. So that's kind of what you're getting. Again, that flat graphic style. Oh, and these are one-sided, so I guess those of you who like to do alcohol markers could do that. The spaces seem awfully tiny and the lines are very small for alcohol markers for me, but it's interesting because I was doing some alcohol marker in the Johanna Basford Christmas book, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't spread as much as it does in Amazon books, so I don't know. I might have to start doing alcohol marker in other books that have just one side. Oh, sorry, this is an Amazon book, but this was inspired by Jojosa Hannah. Tiny Girl by okay, who's it by? Unknown artist. I'm sorry. They didn't put their name on it. But anyways, this is very much a play on size and scale. So we have little tiny person, you know, interacting in the world of tiny things, which is super cool. That always plays well in my mind. These are well done illustrations too. It's a very much a style that I like. Easy, straightforward to color. There's a lot going on, but not too much going on. It's a good balance of a lot of things. I think Jojo Hannah had another book done by the same artist. It was something about witches. I didn't like that one as much personally, but this one I really like. Oh, and another Amazon book. These are in the Who Inspired Me to get this one. This was inspired by Carrie with K. I'm sorry, let me say that again. By Carrie K. And it's Funky Flowers by Willerston, which I may or may not have said right. And these are awesome. I love bold, thick line artwork. And they're very stylized and abstracted. Again, they have lots of patterns in them. I love the background patterns. These are cool flowers. I like abstraction. The more abstracted, the better. This is like the Borg flower. Does that not look like a Borg cube? Or one of those Rubik's cubes? I think it should be a Borg cube, though. We should have a little Starship Enterprise, you know, flying right there. This is either that one from the movie where it eats things, Little Shop of Horrors maybe, or a cheeseburger. I can't decide. I feel like I should paint it as a cheeseburger. Anyway, super cool book. I think Carrie K, she Instagrammed me or something to tell me about this book. And I'm like, oh, she knows me so well. Okay. Also seen on Carrie K's channel. This is a large book. I'm going to have to zoom you up a little bit. I saved the best book for last. I can't wait to show it to you. I'll have to tilt this. I've had this on my list for a long time. However, there were no flip-throughs of it, and there were some flip-throughs of other books by this company. This is Elegant Elong. Does it say an artist? No. And I looked through the flip-throughs of those, but I didn't like them, and I'm like, oh, they had like these weird like little bookmarks or little strange, I don't know what they were. They weren't bookmarks, they were something else. And I'm like, oh, half the book was that, and I'm like, no, I'm not paying for that. But this book isn't like that. Carrie K did a flip-through of this on her channel. She also did a flip-through of this one on her channel. So yeah, this is very, I believe they said it was inspired by Mondigliani, which is like obvious. And also I think it's got that very kind of tribal African vibe to it, which I just love. Anything like that. Anything cultural, I'm a sucker for. So this is a super cool book. Like I said, Carrie K has the flip through of that on her channel. Jojo Hannah has a flip through of this one on her channel. So you can see them. And my best score of the month, wait for it. Trolls! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So excited by this book. I played with trolls as a little kid. We used to put them in our hands, their little naked bodies, and we would rub our hands like this, and their hair would go, poof. Oh my gosh. And then we'd do the hair again, and we'd do it again. Oh, so much fun with the trolls. Anyways, this is a troll book. I don't know. It's just nostalgia in a book here. It's very whimsical and playful, and, you know, you can certainly get in touch with your inner child. You could do all kinds of crazy things with the pages here. You could just color straight color, or you could do all kinds of funky things. Super excited about this one. Definitely going to be one of the top books in my collection. All right. that is my December coloring book haul. I thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. Tell me down below which is your favorite book. And I hope to see you next time. All right, have a happy new year. I'll see you then. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye.